From Petco Park in downtown San Diego, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The headline today, the hitting streak he's been on.
Yeah, an impressive streak. Can he keep it going in this one? Feels like there isn't a pitch he can't hit right now. Looking forward to seeing how they deal with him.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Griffin Canning. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
And we're underway from San Diego. Bunting for a hit and foul ball. The 0-2. In the air, left field. And it drops in. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Here comes the 0-1. Runner on the go. Pitch is low.
Ball.
Throw. Save. Singy, the best way to catch this guy might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch him, Boog. I mean, you see that sprint speed on StatCast right there. It's elite, and just makes it very tough on the defense. A lot of pressure on those guys.
Man at second. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two. Here in San Diego and just getting started. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw to first in time.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Hunter Goodman.
Now, Hunter Goodman. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up. Ball.
Man on second, 2 down. Late on that fastball.
Ball.
That one misses. And that's ball 3. Troy Johnston and the Colorado on deck circle. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Oh, look at the stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Rocks with the run-scoring double. It's an early 1-0 lead. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And towing the slab for Colorado in this one, Jose Quintana. What do you have on him, Singy? Here's Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
You know, Boog, Petco Park seems to be transforming into Machado's castle. I mean, nobody's hit more home runs in this ballpark. And Machado passed Adrian Gonzalez for the top spot on the list in 2023.
Ball. Ball. That's down.
Outside. Fights it off. He'll see another. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, it's Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The Skippers loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boog. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Right through there for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Ball.
The 1-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base. Here's the kid, Jackson Merrill. His first major league hit happened in Korea during the Seoul series with the Padres.
Nearly 7,000 miles away from his hometown of Baltimore. He had to travel across the world for his first career hit, but I think that makes it even more special, Boog. What a cool...
Tatis runs. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Runner at second here, one gone. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a ball and 2 strikes.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Ground ball right side. He'll do it himself. 2 away down.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 5, Ramon Laureano.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He beats the throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Tying run on third. He's looking to find a way to bring him home, and he gets it done with an infield single of all things. And that's probably not how he imagined the at-bat played out, but they'll absolutely take it.
Now a rip into left center. Full extension, makes the catch.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
Back here in San Diego, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Troy Johnston digging in for the Rockies.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly. As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And now it's filled up. Got him swinging.
Not a great curveball there at all, but clearly he wasn't looking for it because it just dropped right into the happy zone. And it looked like, to me, the swing was a little bit late. Tells me he gave up on it early and then just tried to have that emergency hack at the last second to put it in play.
In the air, right field. And there's 2 away.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 3, Willie.
This is Willie Castro. 1 run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. Late swing, foul to the left. Two down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Throw on to Castellanos. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. Now to the bottom of the second. All tied 1-1. Back here at Petco Park. So here's the Padres DH, Miguel Andujar.
Heck one.
That one finds the corner. 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's one down. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Stepping in, Sung-Mun Sung.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
On the ground, right side. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Back here in San Diego, new inning getting started. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And it's 1-0. Fastball is outside.
Hey, ha!
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that skips in the dirt.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Oh, it's pretty impressive how he continues to get it done at the plate, Boog. Hot bat coming in, and we've seen no drop off today. And the trend just continues.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And a bunt towards third. Bare hand scoop to first. But it's not in time. Base hit.
The batter, number 2.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the bare hand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
Runner on the go. Pitch inside.
Ball.
Throw. Save. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Man at second. Check swing, and he went. And it's a ball and a strike. That's ripped into the outfield. He makes the grab.
Up next for Colorado, the right fielder, Mickey Moniak.
And here is Mickey Moniak. Grounded out his first time up. Fouled off left side. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball.
Tied up here in the early going. Lined, and that's a base hit. McCarthy rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and the Rockies take the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Petco Park, here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1.
Take 1. Ball, that's down.
Quintana deals. Ground ball left side. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Padres, the third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Out to short, Torres. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Padres.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
One.
That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, nobody on. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Fought off foul. Runner edges away at second. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Here's a 1-2. Hit slowly on the ground. Freeman gets him easily, ends the inning. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. 3 innings complete. It's the Rockies 2 and the Padres 1. This is Rockies baseball on the show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. And a ground ball to first. Castellanos takes it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for Colorado, the left fielder, number 20, Troy Johnston.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for Colorado, the shortstop,
Jose Torres digs in now. He's 0 for 1.
That's the ball.
Man at first, one away. Missed with a changeup. Yeah, that's ball 2. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
That's inside.
The next offering misses. And the count's full. Chases the fastball up the ladder. Struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
That one fouled off. Johnston, the runner at first with 2 gone. That pitch clips the outside corner, and it's 0-2. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out. So 1 left for Colorado. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Ramon Laureano. That one close, ruled the ball. And that's ball 1.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there. And that might be the best news yet for this offense.
A little bit low.
That missed.
3 balls, no strikes.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage. And that might be the case today.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. That's through there for a strike.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Out to short. Fires to first in time. Just missed.
No, that missed.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. On the ground to short, Torres. Fires in time. Here's Miguel Andujar. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Miguel Andujar.
That one found hard the other way. Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
And that's outside.
Ball.
And it's 2-1. On the ground to the left.
Foul.
And that's just foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one ripped. And foul ball. To third. And a foul ball. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. That one laced to center and a base hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at-bat and found a way to win the battle.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Ball.
On the ground to third. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Back here in San Diego, ready now for the fifth inning. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies.
That's a ball.
Doyle, 27 years old. He made his major league debut in 2023, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019.
Ball outside.
Next offered in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next pitch is outside. In the air, right field. And there's one down. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Bunt attempt popped up. 2 away. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Comes up empty.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. And now 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Moniak stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jeremiah Estrada, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Marinaccio warming up as well. Ball to strike. Popped in the air. Left field. Laureano under this one. And that is that. Back here at Petco Park, We head to the bottom of the fifth. Sungmun Sung getting ready to hit. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, you can't offer it that pitch in an 0-0 count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count.
In there at the knees. 0-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Up next for the Padres, the catcher, ready. Bernie.
That's the ball down.
The 1-1.
Ball.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. This one in the air right field, and it stays fair. And the tying run is on base.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Here comes Manny Machado. Bounced out to short. Torres. Over to Freeman. They get one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Pitching for the
now on the bump, Jeremiah Estrada.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Ball.
One and two here. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's one away.
Up next for Colorado, the first baseman, number 7, TJ.
And here's the first baseman.
That's
action in the pen down there. David Morgan, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The 1-0. This one in the air center field. Merrill coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. He was late there. Strike 1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're really trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
2 down, nobody on. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Bottom of the 6th. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Brennan Bernardino on the pitch here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So This is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And the tying run is on base.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
The 0-1. Up the middle. There's one. A sensational double play.
Well, the shortstop makes the decision, commits to it, touches second himself, and then a strong throw across the diamond to get that second out. Really nice job.
Laureano comes up to hit.
Ball. Hey.
And a big swing and a miss.
No, that's down. Ball.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here in San Diego, top of inning number 7, Jose Torres digging in for the Rockies. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. Slider right there. Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-2.
Ball.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
The 1-0.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
No. Ball.
That one
That's a ball.
misses, and the count is 3-1. Foul ball there. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Third time he struck out in this.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Ron Marinaccio.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Doyle stands in here, tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 2. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Now pitching for
New pitcher on here, Keegan Thompson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And it's fouled off. Inside.
Oh, that's it.
Ball 3. Miguel Andujar on deck for the Padres. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Got him swinging for the K. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And that quickly 2 away. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Fouled off. He was late. The Rockies trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Close one, doesn't get the call. And 1-1. Two down, nobody on the ground, and it goes just foul. Just missed. Tap back to the mound. Torres whips it to first. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. Padres down in order. Back here at Petco Park, here's the Rockies' leadoff hitter, Jake McCarthy.
Well, Mood, get another solid performance, all while keeping that hitting streak alive. What a run he's on right now.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That's inside. That's a ball.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Slinging it to first in time.
Next for Colorado, the right fielder, Mickey.
2 down, bases empty. Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. Ripped on a line to center. And that'll do it. So they make. And we're back. Leading off, number 24.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Fastball for a strike.
That's a ball.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Here's a high chopper,
That's a foul
but
ball.
it kicks foul. Grounds one to short. Torres. Throw to first in time.
Everyone appreciates when a shortstop makes a play like that. Your manager's smiling over there, and your teammates are loving it.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Line drive, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Right through there for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. The Rockies holding on to a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And there's a ball. That misses the zone. Full count now.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Here's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Through 8 full, it's so the Padres with a new arm in the mound, Adrian Morejon. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for Colorado, the first baseman, number 7, TJ Rumfield.
Substitution being made at first. On a pinch run for the Rockies. Jordan Beck looking for some added speed out there in the late innings. And that one is inside. Morejon, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, a cutter, and he works in a four-seamer. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Runner on the move. Pitch misses.
That's in.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
And ball four to aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Troy Johnston, 1 for 3. Line drive, that's a base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Now the bases loaded, big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Right side, Song. There's one. Now to first, and they get the double play. 4-2-3 to roll it up and cut down the run.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Castro in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is late, and they get a run at home.
Well, that's a great effort with 2 outs, and he displayed why it's so important to get out of the box quickly. There's no time to waste on these plays, and that hustle down the line to beat the throw really earned him that run.
outside.
Oh, that's outside.
Ball one. If you're the Padres, this has to stay a two-run game. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Machado. And that's the inning. 2 men left stranded. Now into the ball game on defense, Cole Carey. He takes over behind the plate. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Jose Quijada will take over here.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. And I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Tatis wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Sliced hard but foul. Here's a 1-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Left field. Johnston takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
That's a ball.
The Rockies trying to close out a 2-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Sliced hard but foul down the left side.
No, that missed.
Two now. And a breaking ball misses outside. Sets him down looking. Padres with only 1 out remaining. Merrill wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And that one was indeed a strike. No challenges left for them now. So it's their last chance in this one. Next for the Padres, Ramon Laureano. That's inside.
Nope, ball. Nope, ball.
2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Rockies claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, this is just a really nice win today. You go up in the series 2-1. You want to win it. You want to win convincingly. So got to come back tomorrow, execute, pick up right where you left off so that you get out of here feeling really good about how you played against a quality ball club.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Hello from Petco Park in beautiful downtown San Diego. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Biggest storyline coming into this one, he's riding quite the hitting streak, Singy.
Been seeing the ball so well, Boog. One of the toughest outs in the league right now. It'll be interesting to see how they pitch to him today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about ready for baseball. Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies.
Number 31, Jake McCarthy.
Bunting for a hit. Castellanos. He's safe on with a bunt single.
No shame in his game. He extends his hitting streak by laying down a bunt, and it counts for a reason. The streak lives to see another day. Nicely done to utilize some small ball right there. When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
The 1-0. Pavetta deals. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Man at second. Breaks his bat, pops it up. Cronenworth throws to first in time. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Moniak in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Oh, 1 now. Sliced hard but foul. The 0-2. Hard liner. And he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. Safe. And they take the lead.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
This one in the air center field. Merrill has a beat on it. And that is that. On to the bottom of the first. We go to the bottom of the first. Today's starter for Colorado, Kyle Freeland. What do we have on him? Stepping in, Jake Cronenworth. Ground ball, left side. Zips it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting second.
As we take a look at the Padres lineup. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Jake Cronenworth. There's a strike. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade. In the air, left field, down the line. McCarthy going back on it. And it hooks just foul.
Ball, slow.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches. But
can't glove it cleanly, still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Manny Machado up to the plate. That one outside. Ball 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Two down, nobody on. Up the middle, Tovar. That ends the frame. Back here at Petco Park, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. In the air to left center. Johnson takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Excellent job, and I tell you what, the times that I played left field, getting to play like that, you love the opportunity to make it.
Rumfield.
Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
2 down, base is empty. Ryan Ritter digging in for the Rockies. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. Bottom of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Jackson Merrill.
Number 3, Jackson Merrill.
The other way, fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar. Fought off foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Check swing. He held up. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself.
Hey!
And the 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Here's the 0-2.
Nope,
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. And there are 2 down. Bryce Johnson, the next up for the Padres. A switch hitter batting right.
Johnson.
On Duhar, the runner at first with 2 gone. Strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
That's too low. Ball 1. Fastball right back to the mound. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, all even at 1 apiece. This is NL West action on ML. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. And he grounds 1 to the right side. It's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting 9, the center fielder, number 9, Brenton Doyle.
Off the plate inside. And that is ball 1.
Well, these Rockies definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Here goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Man at second. In the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Up next for Colorado, the left fielder, number 31.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Jake McCarthy will hit next.
He's picked up right where he left off, Boog. Red hot at the plate and continuing that trend again today.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. Trying to bunt his way on. The flip. Safe. Almost made the play, but now it's a 1-run ball game.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Tyler Freeman.
Man at first, 1 away. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Got him. Now 2 out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get into scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
And there's a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the finale of this 4-game set. Got him looking for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 2 and the Padres 1. This is Rockies baseball on the show, Colorado. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Ripped to third. Throws across the diamond. 1 pitch and 1 out.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Challenge from behind the dish here.
Hey! Nope, that's high.
Two and 1 now. That
That's
one missed. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
1 out, man at first. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. He's 0 for 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner around second. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Right through there for a strike. And the count 1 and 2. Two on, 1 out. Foul ball still a 1 and 2 count. Sizzling on its way to the outfield. 1 runs in. It's in and out of his glove. Throws to second. In there. He's safe. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Merrill in the box now. Takes strike 1. And he'll challenge that called strike. That one fouled off. And a 1-1. Line drive. That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Runner on the go. On the ground to the left. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Miguel Andujar getting ready to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Ball. Slow.
Slice to right. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. In comes the run from second. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Ryan Feltner comes on now in the game for the first time this season. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Tosses to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Check swing, didn't go. Now 1-2. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Up next for Colorado, the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
High fly ball, right field. Tatis on the move. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And now the first baseman, he's 0 for 1. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Out of here. A solo shot. His second of the year, and they close the gap. It's 5-3.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Hit in the air, right field. Tatis settles under it, and that'll do it. Rockies edging closer with this shot. It's now 5-3. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
Johnson.
And he drops it down the third baseline. And foul ball. 0-1 down. Hit hard, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Padres, the catcher, Luis Campusano.
That one catches the zone. That's strike two.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
The 0-2 goes down looking for the strikeout. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike three. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Johnson over at first with one away.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Tovar over to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Up next for the Padres, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And now two aboard. Manny Machado to the dish for a pivotal at bat. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Well struck left field. Going, gone! Manny Machado leaves the yard. His fourth home run of the season. And they add on. It's 8-3.
Nope, that's close.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Next offering is fouled back.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That is the inning. Manny Machado with the blast for the Padres. It's now 8-3. Back here in San Diego, new inning getting started. Cole Carey digging in for the Rockies.
Whoa.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Machado under it. And there's one down. Here's the 0-2. Got him looking. Out number 2.
Well, it's a nice job with the cutter right there. He didn't exactly catch the corner of the zone, but that's one of those where the late movement probably fooled the umpire a little bit. Those guys do not have an easy job. I thought it was a good take overall, and, you know, it's one of those things where you leave it in the umpire's hands. You just don't know what the answer is going to be, and that time he lost.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that makes it 30 stolen bases for him this season.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
And that's the 3rd out. So 1 left for Colorado. Can't chip away at an 8-3 deficit. Back here at Petco Park, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
The throw to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Always love visiting Petco Park. Gorgeous place to catch a game. And when they built it, they did such a great job of making that old Western Metal Supply Company building a piece of the stadium. It's really done wonderful things for downtown San Diego.
Ball 1.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Strike 2. Just missed.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Singy, it looked like you might have beat it in real time, but that play was really close, so they want to take another look.
Yeah, this is a tough decision to make, Boog, and it feels like it could go either way, but it might be worth a challenge if there's any doubt at all.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpire. Next to hit, Bryce Johnson. There's the strike. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Up next for the Padres, the catcher, Luis Campusano.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Fastball for a strike. Gets under and pops it up. Should have this one. 2 away.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Cronenworth in the box here lets that one go for a ball. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Last half of inning number 5. Now 3-0. Right through there for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And now a full count. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. Tovar zips it across, and that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair, but they lead at 8-3. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Mickey
Leading
Moniak
off for Colorado,
now at the plate.
right fielder, Mickey Moniak.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
0-1. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Here's a 1-2.
Ball 2.
That one just misses. And that's a strikeout looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Back there. Say goodbye to that one. His 4th home run of the season. And they cut into the deficit.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
1 down. Next for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. And first offering is fouled off.
Hey! Oh.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
That's the ball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Jeremiah Estrada getting loose out there. Marquez getting cranked up as well. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's just foul. No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. And they slice into the lead. It's 8-6.
Another one? 2 home runs from a player not typically in the spotlight for power. Man, you've got to soak up these performances because they just don't happen every day.
And the Padres manager making his way.
For the Padres,
Now here is Ryan Ritter.
Jeremiah Estrada.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw to first in time.
Up next for Colorado, the catcher, Cole Harris.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Strike two. Two gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across, and we're the top half of the 6th. Got him. That ends the frame. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 8-6. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in San Diego, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Victor Vodnik.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. You know, these Padres, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Strike on the inside corner.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
That one ripped, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Padres.
Here's Machado. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
Nope. That's inside.
Tatis on at first. Nobody out. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out looking.
Up next for the Padres, the center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Smoke to right, but he's got it.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Bogarts in the box, lays off for ball 1. Lined, and that's a base hit. Here comes Tatis around 3rd. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. One run across in the frame so far here in the bottom of the 6th. That's in there, and it's 0-2. Slowly on the ground to short. Tovar gets him easily, ends the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 9-6 ball.
For the Padres,
welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, David Morgan. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
And of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one. Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
And a payoff pitch. 99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Well, we're witnessing greatness today, Boog. Multiple hits, and he extended that impressive hitting streak. Playing with so much swagger right now.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Bunting for a hit. Cronenworth. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And now make it 4 stolen bases in the game for him. Man at second. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Moniak swings through it for strike 1.
That was straight queso right there.
Man on second, 2 down. That one ripped, but foul. The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One and 2 here. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. Back here at Petco Park, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And that one fouled off. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Castellanos thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. A little bit low.
That's a ball.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Payoff pitch. Struck him out swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside. That one pushed to the left and foul. Right through there for a strike.
Ball. Outside. No,
that's
a
awfully
ball.
close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. On the ground to third. Fires to first in time.
Up next for the Padres.
2 outs, base is empty. Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. Check swing, called strike. 0-1. Foul ball.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
On the ground to first. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning.
For the Padres,
welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Adrian Morejon. He has a great slider with tons of movement. That one lifted to left. Johnson takes it in for the out. One down. Next to hit for the Rockies, Ezequiel Tovar. 1 for 3. Foul ball there. Check swing, and he went 0-2. Morejon in his 6th season, 27 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Got him swinging.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Two down, nobody on. To the right side, Cronenworth to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Fastball for a strike. Cronenworth not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. This one in the air, center field. And he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Bounced up the middle. What a stop to first, and very nicely done for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And that one is lifted in the air. Moniak moving under this one. And that is the third out of the inning. It's the Padres 9 and the Rockies 6. Back here in San Diego, leading off, Ryan Ritter. Fastball for a strike. Inside, almost got him. The 1-2. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
That one in triple digits. Miller, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Oh. The 1-2. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Struck him out looking. Rockies down to their final out.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first two hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Doyle in the box now. No balls and a strike. They're down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Plenty of runs to go around in this one. Not a great day to be a pitcher. These hitters look like they were having a lot of fun. It's like they knew what was coming.
9-6 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.